Hey y'all, it's Kathy Bo. I decided to make you a quick video tonight because, I don't know, it's been a day, okay? And I just wanted to craft, and I thought, well, I'm going to put some things together that I've been wanting to use and I haven't used and share it with you guys, okay? So I'm not live. This is pre-recorded. I'm going to post it on Facebook and on YouTube under Kathy Bohannon, Creatively Blessed, and that's Kathy with a K. So y'all, I'm using some Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. This is called Masterfully Made. It is retired, but y'all, I've been keeping it. Like, this was a 12 by 12 sheet like 5 minutes ago, okay? I just cut it because I look at it and I'm like, this is too pretty to use. But y'all, I had seen this in the catalog. I want to say it was probably 2022. And I saw it in the catalog and I was like, I have no idea how I'm ever going to use that, so I didn't buy it. But then I went to an event in Warner Robins with my friends. Oh gosh, if I try and start naming all their names, I'll forget. But anyway, Sandra, anyway, I forgot all the names. I'm so sorry. Anyway, another demonstrator held an event in Warner Robins, and I went, and we used this paper right here is the background. We stamped it with this huge stamp, and then we also used this same paper, different colors, to cut out the berries, and these leaves are from this paper, and then stems, okay? Just put it on a little piece of wood, and boom, there we are, all right? So I thought, well, that's cute as a button, so maybe I can do something with it. Well, I still hadn't, okay? But tonight we're going to make something with it. Now, y'all, I know this is weird. I've got elephants on my shirt, and I don't think that fat people should wear elephants, but hello, here we are, okay? Now, I've been in the pool today. It's just been a long day, and I just decided I would create. Using Stampin' Up's Melon Mambo. This is a retired punch. We're going to use that. We're using retired, I'm sorry everything's retired, y'all, but this is who we are today. Itty Bitty Greetings from Stampin' Up. We're going to use Hey Friend. Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Michael's Recollections Paper Flowers. Assorted dies and stamps from the Greetery. And this, it comes very fancy. I broke it down so I could keep it all in one bag, but we are actually using these, one of these dies from the Greetery. I'll show you a better image of them, and that is this right here. It's called Sips Tea, and it's the June 2024 release, and you really should go to the Greetery and look at it. And if this is way past June 2024 and they don't have any more, you're gonna love something else on that site, trust me, okay? This particular set also came, well, no, it didn't come with. I purchased the stencil and the dies, which also have teeny tiny stamps. So that's what we're using today, and these are current as I sit here today, June 21st, 2024. I don't know if I said 23 earlier or 24. So I've already cut my my card base, and this was 8.5 by 11. Cut it in half at 5.5. Scored it at 4 1/4. You fold it, and you've got 4 1/4 by 5.5. That is your standard A2 card. All right. Then I cut a piece of black cardstock that's just a wee bit smaller. I mean, like, maybe is that a 1/16th? Maybe, okay? Then I cut my Designer Series paper. Let me see if I can, with another probably 1/16th. We'll get that on there better. Probably a 1/16th on this as well, okay? So that's how our layers are going to go. And this is the little cup we're going to use. If you want to look close from the Greetery, okay, it's got little detail in it. This particular paper, when you buy Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper, whether it's 6 by 6 or 12 by 12, there's always an explanation on the back, the name of it, the size, and all the colors that you might use to create with it, okay? So that's the only reason I know to use Melon Mambo, because I wanted a pink cup. Of course, now I may decide different, but right now that's where we are. Okay, so let's do some stamping first. Now, on my most recent live, I was showing y'all how to use the Stamp-A-Majig. This is a stamp positioning tool, and if you don't have this, you really kind of need it, even if you have a fancier one. The last time I purchased one of these, it was like 12 something on Amazon, as opposed to this one, which is, I think it's $59.99. It's 8.5 by 6.5, I think. You don't have to have this, y'all. You don't. You can use this. But this other one it's a little easier. But for 12 something bucks, if you're just getting into stamping and card making, this is a great deal. So when I showed this the other night, I used a very small piece of cardstock, which made it kind of difficult to explain. So I'm going to get a little bigger piece. Yeah, okay, this'll do. My puppy dog chewed it right here. That was Winston. He passed away about a month ago, and I can't talk about it. Anyway, okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, I had to think. Can you tell I was thinking? Because I was, right? Okay. We are going to use Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And this is part of the little tea bag that we want to use. We're going to stamp this right here. Okay? And we're going to use this teeny weeny one, and it says, "Miss you." And we're going to use this. All right, I'll show you how to use it. Hang on, I'm about to lose things over here, and I don't want to lose stuff. All right. Of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most, right? What am I looking for? Oh, this. Okay, the Stamp-A-Majig is this piece. It's got a little on it, right? And the plastic thing, which I highly recommend that you leave a sticker on it, because you can't find it on your desk if you don't. And I also keep this because I tuck it in there and it's easy to find in my drawer. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, and this is something that I was showing on my last video, my most recent video, you push this corner into the jig, okay? And let me make sure I've got it upright. I do. Yeah. Okay, this is so pretty too. You push this into the jig in the corner, all right? And you're going to go boop. Now, if you notice, this is pretty crooked, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter a bit, because we're going to take this piece of plastic and we are going to line it up. Hang on, it goes this way, doesn't it? Yes, it goes this way. All right, I'll show you in a minute, but this, you see how cattywampus my plastic is? Doesn't matter, because we're not keeping it on the plastic. And now I'm going to put my thing there. I'm going to take this away, ink this up, make sure it's correct, and then I'm going to go boop. And it's perfect placement, right? Isn't that font so pretty? Okay, so that's really how you use a Stamp-A-Majig. And apologies to all the people I was trying to show how to use last video, because it didn't go well. But that's how we use it. Let me get this cleaned off real quick. And you just wipe it off and you're ready to go again. It's a great little tool, and it doesn't cost much. Come on now. It's just folded. It's not like it's hard to open. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in my drawer. So I'll have it right here. I always keep it right over here. Now we got to cut this out. Okay, so I am going to just kind of cut a piece like this. We are going to use this little sidekick. It's a Sizzix die cutting machine. Does not need electricity. It just makes die cuts. We're going to put this die. Let me see. Let me move this guy for a minute. Okay. We are going to put this die right over the stamped image. See, this would have been great last week. But what I did, I had already cut it out and then stamped it. But y'all, don't do that. There we go. We make a sandwich, okay? I've taped it down with washi tape, and it's kind of rough washi tape. It doesn't have a whole lot of sticky to it. And then you just turn it. And yes, I could suction it to my table with this little lever here, but I got paper up under it, so I'm not even going to try. Not even going to try. Put that right there. And when you lift it up, you have a sweet little die cut image. Oh, I forgot. We're going to cut this too. Silly me. This is the string that's going to hold your little tea tab. It's not a bag, it's a tab. The little thing that says miss you. It doesn't need a whole lot of cardstock, y'all. As you can see, I'm just going to use what really would just be a piece to toss. I'm going to use that and cut this out. And do you have to go back over it like that? No, but I'm doing it because I don't know. It just makes it a little easier to get out of the thing. So, there we go. And now we really can toss this piece of cardstock. There's our little thing. We're going to put this here. We're going to put that there. It's a little paint thing that I'm keeping my stuff in to keep it from getting lost. Okay, that might be all we have to cut except the punch. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. And it will be, hey friend, say hey friend. And the itty bitty greetings is one that you really want to have on hand. This is so old, it doesn't have the new sticky on it. I'm just going to put on some double-sided tape because I can. It's just laying right here. But typically I would use something else. I would use the not the photopolymer stamps, the red rubber stamps. Here's a good example, I think. These right here. Yeah, the red rubber stamps. They're very sticky. And like this, okay, Stampin' Up! Revamped the program since these were made and made the labels a lot more sticky. We had complained about them not being sticky enough. So Stampin' Up! Fixed it, and that was nice, wasn't it? That was nice. Okay, so I picked up my Hey Friend. I'm going to stamp it right there. And do we want to use black? Yeah, let's use black. I'm going to say Hey Friend. And we're going to put Hey Friend right here. All right. I'll show you that. I like the font on this one as well. It's pretty. And if y'all are wondering, my video is different because, because I'm not going to be using my fancy software anymore. It was not paying off to do that. It's this is the retired punch. It's just a, I don't know what they called it. But I'm just putting, I'm centering this in the punch, But yeah, so I'm doing it a little different, and I don't right now know exactly how it's going to go, but I'm having to regroup on how I broadcast. But I'm going to try to broadcast on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously as I used to with the fancy software. I'm going to try and do it without it. We'll see. We'll see how all that goes. All right, so I've got a little place, a little hole right here to punch out. So I punched that out. I'm going to fold this, and it's tiny, so just bear with me just a minute while I get this situated. Come on now. There we go. All right, and I'm going to use a glue dot to hold that closed. I've got a pokey tool from my friend Gloria Wolf, and she makes these. And hang on. Okay, so you can see there how it's glued in. All right, and then I'm just going to close it and pull that out. Bada bing, bada bing. Right now, if it does right, we're good. If not, we'll regroup. Okay, on the Hey Friend, I want to give it a different edge. Let's see if this is a good one. So I'm going to use this punch here. Again, it's retired, a little flag punch. I love banners and flags and hearts, y'all. Those are my favorite things. Okay, I'm just going to lay it in here like this. Let me get it centered. Okay, there it is. And when I clip it, we have like a little fish tail or a banner tail, right? Okay. And you might can see I have a drawer here that has my punches in it, and it's a glass tabletop from IKEA. They don't sell them anymore. Everything here is retired, including me, your host, Kathy Bub. Okay, we got that done. We can put it over here. So I've got, hey friend, miss you. And let's get our card. Where did I put it? Here it is. Here it is. Get our card and start. Oh, nope. Got ahead of myself again. We are going to make this a pink teacup with the melon mambo. All right. This little guy just fell out, and he wants to be in there. So if I remember to stick him down, I'll do that. Okay, melon mambo can be the boss of you. All right. So you want to kind of be careful, okay, because it can be bossy. So we're just gonna get the big stuff off, and then we're going to just kind of sneak up on it, right? Just sneak up on it like this, just like that, because we want a pink teacup, but we don't want anything crazy, right? There we go. And over here. Okay. I like it like that. That's pretty good right there. All right. So the idea for this card, y'all, I just looked at stuff and thought, that looks cute. Let's try that. So I don't know. It may not be cute at all. But this is going to be hanging here. It needs to be darker, doesn't it? Sure does. Please hold. Your call is important to us. Let's just go all out, y'all. I thought I wanted a light colored teacup, but look here. Nope. We need it to be dark. So it will go better with our designer series paper. I'm still sneaking up on it though, because if I don't, I'm going to have marks like this. Okay. So we can get it dark, y'all. That's what I'm shooting for. Dark. I like the little pattern it leaves on the paper. It always makes me feel like, hey, that could be so cute if I wanted to use it like a stencil, right? We're just getting darker, y'all. Y'all are probably like, hey, when you gonna quit? Well, I can't answer that just yet because I don't know. I don't know. So y'all, on Sunday, today is Friday, June 21st, my boss's birthday. Well, one of my bosses, I'm a writer, and I got a little basket full of bosses, y'all. But I'm also retired, but semi-retired because I'm always on some sort of deadline. Anyway, y'all, on Sunday, the family, me and my husband, are taking our son and his family and one granddaughter from, well, my daughter's daughter, but my daughter's not in town with us. She's at home, and her daughter is spending the summer with my son and his family. So anyway, we're all going out on a boat, and it's just a pontoon, but we're going to be fishing and snacking, and I don't know. The kids are probably going to want to get in the water, and it's like, maybe there's alligators because it's brackish, but maybe not. Maybe there's sharks because it's brackish water, y'all. Maybe not. All right, so suddenly this is not as bad as the other side. All right, so anyway, we're going to go do that. We are going to take them out on a boat. And y'all, I reserved it for like 6 hours. I don't know. Can we do that for 6 hours? I mean, Gilligan was on a 3-hour tour, right? All right, y'all may wonder what I'm doing. This is the My Sweet Petunia glue something. I'm just clearing its little channel there to make sure that the glue is going to actually vend, because I don't cap it properly. So heaven only knows, right? Now, if y'all notice, card makers, we always look at one side and then flip it over. I mean, 9 times out of 10 it doesn't matter, but then one time it does, because the edge might be a little rough on one side than the other. I don't know, but that's what we do. That's what we do, y'all. Okay, so I am looking at this side, and this side, and because it's liquid glue, I can move it just a wee bit. All right, there we go. Okay, I still think this concept might work. I have a little confidence in it. That could be heard either way. I have little confidence, or I have a little confidence, right? It's kind of like, let's eat, Grandma. Let's eat, comma, Grandma. Commas save lives. They do. All right. Now, before you ever seal everything down, make sure your card is in the right direction and all that stuff, right? Just a handy little tip. Again, I'm looking left to right and top to bottom, and here we are. There's our background, our base, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now, let's see if we got it pink enough. Oh, I think we did. I mean, y'all are probably like, this is not going to work. But wait. All right, so we are going to put this. Ooh, I know. We're going to tuck it in the top. Now, see, the Greetery dies for these teacups. They have a slit, so that if you want, you can stack them. Okay, this is a card I made the other day, and this little piece here that I'm adding, the die cuts also, and the stamps also feature this little guy right here that you can do like that, right? Now, this background is peppermint stencil from Sweet and Sassy Stamps. It's sweet with an N, Sassy Stamps. Now, she's changed the name, but you can still find her on online. Facebook. She's also got a website. Anyway, so each of these teeter-totter inside the one before it. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Oh, and then just a paper doily. That's all. That's all. Okay, so this one, I really wanted it on a action wobble spring, but I'm not going to do that. And if you wonder what that is, it's just a little mechanism that makes this wobble. But I'm not going to do that because we're going to be putting flowers down, okay? And I'm also not going to raise it up. I'm just going to glue it straight down. Straight down. Uh-oh, come on now. That's too much. Hang on. Hang on. We know what we're doing. We are professionals, right? Professionals. Oh, and yes, this was previously used cardstock that I just flipped over. Okay. Now we're gonna go. Hold on. Yeah. Was it gonna go like that? Hang on. I'm gonna go like this. Yeah. We can go like that. Okay. All right. And you're probably like, Kathy Bo, have you lost it? Why, yes, I have, but not over this. I'll show you. I'll show you. All right. Hold on. Where's our little flowers? Right here. Okay. Recollections from Michael's, little paper flowers. Nothing fancy, but there's 120 of them. Guess how many I've used? One. So we're just going to dump a bunch out. And again, in my mind, this really goes together. But we'll see. It may or may not. I don't know. It's my first time doing it. Miss you. Hey, friend. Okay, we'll stick this on last. But I'm going to put this guy on first because he's been waiting the longest. Okay, so we're going to put a bunch of little pieces of glue here. Like this. And we might need to work a little fast because I just put a bunch of glue out. But here's the thing. We can always add more glue, right? Right. So the idea now is to not put the same color together. And try and not make a strict pattern, you know? We don't want a big pattern. We just want these to look like they are just flowing out. Here comes another green one. Oh, come on now. You're going to be like that. All right, hold on. Hold everything. I see the problem. We're going to need more glue. So, y'all, last night, I almost got into a grandma fight at the ball field. I know. But here's the thing. It wasn't our grandkids playing. My son was playing. He's 38. But y'all, his team was winning up a storm. It's church league. All right. Now his team has not done well. Really, the whole season. They've had a couple of wins, but really they're just out there having fun. And it's softball. It's the big ball. I think that's called softball. Anyway, so they're out there scoring like there's no tomorrow, okay? And the other team made a couple of good plays. So I, in my great wisdom, blurt out, "Oh, look, the other team finally decided to start playing ball. They showed up." Well, little did I know. This lady sitting in our stands, you know, you got your stands and then across the way you got the other people's stands, right? And, you know, we're just stacking. We're just stacking. You see where it's going now? Now y'all are starting to like it. I hear you. Anyway, so there's a lady sitting over there, and I had exclaimed this rather loudly because, you know, that's me. Anyway, and we're at a ball game. It's not a big deal. And my husband and I are sitting there. And then the lady goes, "You mean that team right there?" And I said, "Yeah." I wasn't in the mood, y'all. It was not her day. So then she goes, "You mean the team my son is playing on?" And I said, "Is he playing on the team opposite of us?" She said, "Yes, he's right out there." And I said, "Yep, that's who I mean. They finally showed up to play baseball, softball." She goes, "Well," y'all, I don't look for a fight. I really don't. I promise, I don't. But, I mean, here she was. She could have just let it go, but no. So then she said, well, we didn't know we were going to be playing against a tournament team. I said, tournament? She said, yes, your son's team is a tournament team. Look at there. Y'all, look up there. I love it. I love it. But I kind of wish my Miss You was in a different... it's a little late for that. A little late. But it's okay. So, I said, tournament? This is not a tournament. She says, well, I thought it was just church league. I said, it is church league. I said, listen, we've lost more games than not, and it's all in fun. She said, well, I know they're a tournament team. You're just not telling the truth. And I said, okay, it is church league, and I am telling the truth, and no, they're not a tournament team. I was just interviewing to see if I liked it there. I do. And she couldn't believe they were not tournament. Well, guess what? Lo and behold, we lost. They came up like we were like 14-4. Those stink pots came up and they scored and scored. Now our outfield just went to lunch. They decided, we're done. We're not doing this anymore. And they just basically quit playing ball. And that gave the other team ample time to rack up a whole bunch of runs. Y'all, I'm loving this card. Oh my word, I'm loving this card. Are y'all loving this card? Let me know. Give me a like, a subscribe, whatever. GoFundMe, something. Not really. But y'all, let me know. Let me know, because really, I just sat here after a rough afternoon and decided I'm just going to go make something. And I had no reference at all, and typically I case all of my cards, which means it's an acronym for copy and share everything. But look at the teacup. It's just pouring out flowers and happiness and love, isn't it? It is. Maybe we need, y'all, am I going too crazy here? Let's see. I do love blue. I do. Hold on. I'm going to put glue right on the flower, y'all. Don't try and do this with real flowers. It'll probably kill it. I don't know. I do kill a lot of flowers, but not like this. Okay, so we have Hey Friend, right? And Miss You. We have two separate greetings on this card, which is interesting because sometimes I don't do any greetings. And now, before I lose them, I'm going to put my little paper flowers up, because we started out with how many? 100 and, I think it said 120. 120 pieces, and now we've got like not 120. So, there we go. So, on the inside, y'all, let's see what we've got. Let's just see what we've got here. Where did I put it? I'm in need of something. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think we could do like this across the bottom. Or should we do... Let's see. Let's just see what we want. Get my little trimmer out. Y'all, this right here is from Stampin' Up, but Tim Holtz sells one. Stampin' Up doesn't carry this anymore, but y'all need one of these. It is 4 and... might be a half, but we're going to say 4 1/4 by that long. That's how big it is. Now here's what I want to do. I want to cut that part off, and then I want to cut that part off. We'll see which one we prefer. Oh dear, did I take it with me? Hold on. No? Maybe they're just laying here together. Okay, so we can put this on the bottom. Boop. Or we can put this on the... I think we're going to like this one, y'all. Yeah, we're going to like that one, aren't we? Okay, so we're going to put this on the bottom. And is it exactly... It's just a wee bit too long, but I'll show you what to do about that. Ooh, what if... Hold on. Hold on. Are y'all tired yet? I know. But just hold everything. We're going to do this. we are. Okay, let me cut just a smidge off of this. And you're probably like, Kathy Bo, how do you know how big to make it? I don't. Trust me, I do not. All right, hold that. Okay, so here we go. We are just going to glue this down like this. So I found out recently that, excuse me, sometimes when I'm having a rough day or I'm really stressed, I can come into my little studio. Don't be impressed, it's a bedroom. But I can come in here and craft, and guess who feels better? Me. So that's what I did. So now, rather than measure all this mess, I am going to line this up. There's a line right here I'm following, and trim that. And I over trim just in case. Just in case, like for this, I am going to come back and trim it just a wee bit more. Now this is where I typically mess everything up. But look, it worked. It worked, y'all. Boy, things are going well. I think that might be it, y'all. The whole, if you're stressed or whatever, you know, it's a rough day or whatever, you can go in your studio and you can make something. You can insert tab A into slot B and everything fits, right? Gives you some sort of control, some sort of feeling of accomplishment. I don't know. It's relaxing, y'all. Scooch. Scooch. There we go. We scooched. We got scooched this way too, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. That's why we're using liquid glue. So we can be scoochers. Okay, now we got that and we got this. Oh, please hold. Come on now. You're going to fold just fine. It's getting nervous because it's not sure it's going to fold right. But hey, I'm the boss of this card. But oh, look at there. You might go just a wee bit less on that inside. But look. So that is our card, y'all. Please do visit the Greetery for all the goodies. This is that card previously. Do a screenshot. Like, save, share, you know all the things. It really helps us makers, creators, whatever, if you will share and, you know, do all the things like that. We're not just saying it. It actually helps us. And I'm trying to get monetized so I can afford vacation. All right? All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. God bless and toodles.